Okay, 350 Entour. It's a small fixture we have here. This fixture is coming out of a research project we've been running now for a couple of years. We are doing it together with the university in Denmark. The aim with this was to incorporate LED in a profile fixture, but not only incorporating the LED in a profile fixture, but also achieving first a high light output together with a high efficiency. And of course that's where it starts to get difficult by getting the high output, because then you need to have multiple light sources and combine that into a profile optical system. So what we have achieved here is that we are using 7 pieces of a 50-watt wide LED light source, which we run through our optical system. And with that we gain a luminous output of 8,000 lumens in a very compact fixture. So in essence it's really like combining the high light output with a very high efficiency. And of course with the LED, that delivers a lot of advantages that we already know over the discharge fixtures. For example, if we compare this with our Mac 250 Entour, which is an efficient HID fixture on the market, that fixture delivers 5,000 lumens of output. We get 8,000 here, so it's 60% more. But this fixture has less weight, it's more compact. So actually the ratio, if you take lumens per kilo in the rig, is only the half. So we get double light output per kilo that we have to put into the rig. But yeah, we have a lot of advantages. I don't know whether I had to, should go through some of the advantages with the LED, but I guess we all know many of them. But of course, it's the main argument here is that, you never have to do your replacements of lamps, which is a good thing, because the LED will last the fixture's life. So you get rid of that. It also means that because of the luminous maintenance of the light source in terms of color temperature, color point, and luminous output, you will see when you have multiple fixtures in your rig, some are newer, some are older, you'll see a better consistency across fixtures in terms of its optical performance. And there's no need for relamping. If you start up on a new show or a tour, to relamp all your fixtures. So that's definitely an advantage. You don't need to do the climbing in the rig and do the lamp replacements, do the lamp adjustments. Those things are over now. You don't have any mercury in the light source, which of course is a very good thing. The fixture will run completely flicker-free. We have a high frequency rate. I think it's, actually can't remember the exact figure, but it's between 600 and 800 hertz. I think, is that right? So of course you get a completely flicker-free light. We can do all the electronic and dimming, all the dimming and strobing completely electronically. Sorry? Yeah, 18. Yeah, the standby power, of course, and it comes to the power consumption, reduction of power consumption. A discharge source will, of course, run power continuously. Some will, if they run on electronic ballast, of course, dim the light to a certain level, maybe 60%, when it's not running. Of course, this one is not consuming power on the source when the lamp is not running. It's actually the idle power consumption in the fixture to run the electronics and the motors is only 18 watts of power, so it's very limited. And again, no power consumption when it's running. So depending, of course, what your application is, but many applications, if you're doing a TV show, whatever, you'll usually light up the fixtures before the show starts, and they'll just keep running. Even though the shutters, closed, they'll keep burning power, and you won't have the same thing here. So there's a lot of saving in power in running your air conditioning and so on. But it's really, the product here for Martin is really a milestone, because we could achieve this high efficiency compared with the light output, and so far we haven't seen anything in the market that's coming just close to this efficiency.
Hello. What's the rated lamp life of the LED?
We specify 25,000 hours. The manufacturer's rated life is 60,000 hours when it's run in, you could say, laboratory conditions. With the development of this fixture, a lot of the development has been, of course, in the optical system, but a whole lot of the development is actually in the heat management, so getting the heat away from the LED source. We know that we cool the LEDs properly, and that's the way to achieve a long life. So we say we have a rated life of 25,000 hours. But you could say the LED will outlive many other components in a
How much light output do you lose over those 25,000 hours? So if you got a unit that was 2 years old and put it next to one that was brand new, would you see a difference in the output, or could you calibrate the two?
Yeah, let's say if you have a light output maintenance of the output of 70% after 25,000 hours, if you run it on full, I don't know, if you take the entertainment market, I really don't come across fixtures that's been running that many hours, so it's difficult to say. And had they been running that many hours, they've definitely not been running that many hours with the lamp burning on full. So it's a little bit theoretical. So you will see a very, very slight change. But also, I think a more important thing is one thing, of course, is the level of the output that decreases. But a lot of the time, the reason why you replace your discharge sources on the show is not because there's a 20% difference in the light level, it's because there's a shift in the color temperature. And that's really what the eye is picking up, not so much the level of output. And testing, of course, the live, it's going to take a very long time to say exactly how it's. Yeah.
List price?
The list price is around £4,000, if I remember correctly.
Comment. I was going to say that list price is roughly comparable to the price of an HID fixture, about the same size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much indeed.